What's up, guys? It's your boy Fix It Daniel, and today we are going to be taking the scooter out for a nice ride and maybe even get a good top speed run towards the end. We're going to take it a little further than we normally would today, so it'll be riding it around for a lot, and it's been really, really good. So let us get into it. So guys, welcome to the channel. So today we're going to be getting on this bad boy. We're going to be taking it out for a nice good ride. We're going to see if we can get a good top speed run with it, with everything that we've done so far. Only one thing left that we have not done yet to the bike, and that's the gear up. I'm still trying to figure out where I can go to get it pressed out, maybe buy the tool myself or something like that. So we're still in the works on that, and we're still in the works on fixing the gaskets. So I figured since everything else is running really well, why not take it out for a spin and see if it runs really good. So let me show you around the bike if you have not seen my other stuff. Alright guys, I apologize for the washer and dryer going, but you know, it is what it is. So basically everything is running really good on this bike. Just to give everybody a heads up what's been done, we pretty much put in a nice blue CDI non-rev box. Under the motor we got a 90cc big bore kit from Rolling Wrench. We got a nib manifold with a nib. I think it is a 28 millimeter slide pull carburetor with the slide pull cable and the nib throttle. And we also have a nib cold air intake that goes with the kit. And then pretty much that's pretty much it for the motor wise. Nothing special there. And then in the transmission, we got a high performance clutch with 2000 springs and contoured springs. We have a high performance variator with 9-gram rollers, and that's pretty much it. We do have a high flow performance exhaust to help with the flow of the motor and everything else that's going with it. And that's pretty much all we got in there. It's a nice, good setup. Everything is not OEM, de-restricted. You name it, we got it. Somewhat, but there's still a few more things we need to do. Like we still need to get a high-performance coil. That would help with the sparking and stuff like that, which we'll get eventually. And I want to get a RPM thing to go up here. So far from the very beginning, we've only got 204 miles on it. That's not bad from zero from where we started. So we put a lot of miles on it. Not that much, but we're getting pretty good. Soon, I think after the transmission gear up, I think we're gonna go and change these springs, because these springs are not, now that we're going a little faster and taking more harsher bumps, the sitting on the rear end is quite a little unavailing. So we're going to probably eventually change those out to something a little bit more like a coil adjustables to give us a little bit more of a better ride and stability as we're riding down the road. But without further ado, let's get this thing out and let's go take it for a ride. Guys, so we're going to get this thing running. I have a speedo on this other phone here, but I also got it on my camera too, just in case I don't get the right accuracy. But we're going to give it a try. So you guys are on my chest, so let's go for a ride and see how this top speed works. So let's get to it. Get my helmet on. All right, hopefully you guys can see. Let's get going. Well, before we get started, let's try not to lose our cell phone. Oh, okay. Well, all right, the cell phone's not going to work. We'll just do the video and then we'll check the speedo.
thing is really fast. Really smooth too. So hopefully you guys can see. So much easier. I may pull over so I can set it up because I really want to see the speedo on this. So yeah, let's pull over real quick. All right, I really want to see the speed on this thing. So Alright guys, we got you all set up. Now let's go. Hopefully you guys can see. Alright, let's go. Okay guys, moment of truth. I think I need to have some more downforce. Alright guys, so we went 48. I think I need a little bit more downforce, but that's still pretty good accurate speed. So that's pretty good. Alright guys, so 48 is the top speed, so that's the best I could get it. Let's see what my phone, the other phone says, or said. Yep, 48 miles was the top speed. That's as far as I could get. Maybe going downhill might be a little faster, but yep. So I need to go in AutoZone real quick, and then I'll meet you guys back at the house.
All right, guys, so we're back. We just pulled it in, got back from AutoZone. Guys, 47 or 48 miles an hour. That's the tops I could get on that road. That's actually a highway. It's like, I think it's 55, but we could only get it to like 48. That was like the perfect place to test it because that road, even though it's like a highway speed, it's a highway road. It's a highway road. It's very much a highway road. It's not a highway. It is a highway road. It's a road that goes 55 miles an hour, but it is in the city, not on the highway. And that was like the perfect place to test it because it was a nice, good stretch. So we probably will use that more often to test this thing for top speed runs because that's perfect. Because we can even go over the hill if we even want to. Maybe next time I probably will go over the hill and just see if I can get a good downhill push and then take it out as far as I can go, then make a U-turn and come back. That'd probably be the safest place to do it. I'm not trying to take this on the highway. I just want to get a good top speed run, so where there's no cars in my way, I can go as full open as I want without any car stopping me or traffic lights or whatever. So that's a good, perfect place to go and take that. And it's not that far from here. So it worked out really well, and the bike's performing really, really good. Just needs that little bit more oomph, because I'm a big guy. I'm 6'2", so it's definitely, you know, good for somebody smaller, but because I can't dip down, and I understand the aerodynamics of dipping down, because when I used to have a crotch rocket, Suzuki GX600, we used to dip down to kind of make ourselves a little more aerodynamic, but those bikes can go. You don't have to dip down on those bikes. Those bikes will still go fast no matter if you're sitting up or crouched down, so not a big deal. This bike, it helps a little bit. It does help a little bit if you kind of scooch down a little bit, but I'd have to scooch down a lot further, like way down, and to get in between the middle of the bike. And it's kind of tricky that way, because the way the stance is, you have a really good balance. And if you're trying to watch your speed and make sure you avoid the bumps and potholes and stuff like that, it's kind of tricky. But if you're a short person and not that heavy, it's easy for you to scooch down, and you wouldn't have to scooch down as much as I would. I have to literally scooch down, almost be like Superman if I had to scooch down on this thing. But guys, that's it. It's just a little short little video. I just wanted to show you guys some top speed runs. Hopefully you guys saw it. Hopefully you guys liked it. And we still have to do the transmission. I think with the gearing, I think we'll probably it'll help us scoot up a little bit faster with top end speed. And then hopefully we can go from there. So then that'll be it. And if we can't get the top speed out of this, then we have to do a 150 motor swap, which we must just get a whole new bike if we're going to go that route. This bike's been performing really well. It does a really good top speed around city, around like 40, 45, 46. And that's actually pretty good, because I'm even passing cars on those type of roads that's going 35, maybe even 40. So this is a really good commuter round. And it seems to be performing really well when I went that long distance. So I think with the way the bike is, we can achieve the goal a little further and even try to get to my brother's work on this bike. I may have to lighten the load, maybe carry a backpack with my tools instead of in the cubby, and then we should be able to go from there. So, guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I know it's a little short video of just doing a little top speed run on this, but that was pretty much it. But I will keep watching for this and looking out for this. And if you guys have any comments on your scooter, if you're trying to get it to be like this, or just helpful hints, put a comment down and let me know what you think. Guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You guys have a good and blessed day, and I'll see you on next fix.